right. It's Talk That Rocks, the new 105.3 FM Talk. J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, producer Dan Lewis. Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Jonathan Dodge is in White Lightning. Test your mic out, Everett.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You're right on. Yeah, you are on it.
Yeah.
These mics are still low.
Should I stay back?
No. Low means you can move up on it.
Oh. How's that?
That's good. Eddie?
I'm here.
All right, good.
I've been getting a lot of calls saying that yours sounds muffled, like you're far away from it.
I can't help it.
Okay.
They don't seem to care. Oh, they have excuses, but they don't seem to care.
Well, as far as why the processing is still horribly off,
I guess. Well, we're still on the analog optimize. We're not on the digital flurb yet, so until they get on the digital flurb, there's really no reason to readjust the processing. All right, well, just to get on the air, explain every day why the signal sounds like dog crap.
I have been. I've been explaining to people as they call
Just
in.
tell them you don't know. I don't want wasted time explaining the signal. You don't like it? Don't listen. I don't listen.
No, I just say working on it. And then
I got
move
Kansas' greatest hits playing in my headphones right now. I have no idea what you're saying. Now, and Bob will come in and go, well, here's the reason. I don't care what the reason is. Just fix it. If you have to explain it. I had a really good ending to that.
That had the makings of a sentence.
If you have to explain it to me, as the listeners, I said, just go fix it. We had a computer in here yesterday, Everett, that was making too much noise.
Really?
Eddie popped a cap in his ass. Did you put the pictures on your website?
Yes, I did.
Hold on. Let me pull your website up in here. Yeah, that is.
How'd that work out?
Yeah. Very loud.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. He whacked it twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Excellent. What'd you shoot it with?
It's 9mm.
Yeah, let's see. We cleaned up little shards of glass till about 8 o'clock last night.
Oh, I'll bet.
What's it under on your website, Eddie?
Right on the front page, computer shooter. Go down.
On the left?
Yeah, on the
in the
left.
text?
In the text.
All right. Oh, there it is. Can you see from over there, Everett?
Not yet.
Can you see the monitor?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah? Right here. Deal.
Eddie looks so pleased.
Yeah. Well, we took a picture of him in the monitor. Like, you know, him with his kill.
Right. Looks like a
He took it home. Now it's mounted on the wall.
9-point buck.
There right there is the first hole. And there's the second right there.
Did y'all shoot it in this room?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
The damn thing, I asked him to get it out of here, was the computer right over here on the other side of the console that was making noise. Originally it was right there by JD's mic.
Yeah.
So we moved it over here. We thought, well, moving it 8 feet away will work. No. Finally, I had it. I told Eddie to shoot it. He shot the monitor. Of course, it was a computer making the noise.
It must have been awfully loud for you to have to shoot it like that.
Yeah, it was. You should have heard Dan's studio Tuesday.
It was pretty awful.
First day.
Obviously, they fixed it in there. I don't hear the hum. Wait a minute. Let me... I hear a little bit, but I think we're going to be the only ones to hear that.
Yeah. And they just completely closed off the AC. And
Is it hot in there?
It's a little toasty, yeah. They're going to reset the vents and put in softer diffusers, so I get whisper air. But that won't be
Monday or Tuesday. You could tell when he turned his mic on and off, because it'd be like, "What is it, Dan? You're gonna call line 3. All right, thanks."
He's not exaggerating.
I'm not.
The only sound effect you had to add was the gulls.
Well, just, I guess, a few things that need to be ironed out.
Well, nobody checked on it first. Anytime you stick mics underneath an air vent, you should probably check and see if anybody's going to hear it.
Actually, we did. When we did the dry run.
Yeah. I don't think the air was on. We would have heard that. I still hear part of that electrical noise.
Yeah, they're going to have to shield the cables going through here.
Have they still not done it?
Now, see, here's the mic cable.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you. I got it. Maybe they could just run it in another direction.
I don't know.
All right. So that was yesterday, Everett.
I can see you've had an exciting week.
Anything else happen?
No. I mean, other than the show.
What was up with the chicks? Everybody's just going to have to speak up because I can't do anything about the processing to the mics.
Okay.
Who were the chicks out in the lobby, or not in the lobby? Obviously they work here because they were on the inside of the building peeking through our window.
They are some of these sales chicks for Wild 100. They want to meet you.
Were they cute?
Yes.
Yes. You had a 50-50 chance of cute.
Oh. Well, they're welcome to come in.
Okay.
Can you bring them in now?
I'll go get them.
They married?
I don't know. I don't know them. They just said they wanted to meet you, and
see, if they come in while we're on the air, I can sexually harass them, and they can't charge me with sexual harassment.
I got it.
Because it's part of the show.
I'll go find them.
Thank you.
Phil.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Russ.
Hmm?
Is this Russ?
Yep.
Russ, did you ever get your car inspected?
Yep.
You did. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
It's nice to know that everyone's so concerned.
Yeah. Well, I went to go get the Mach 5 inspected Wednesday.
Right.
Because I got the updated version back.
Right.
And they replaced the windshield.
Ah.
Which means I had to get
Yes.
new stickers. I go to a inspection place. Everything else is fine. He goes, ugh. Where are the high beams? Said it doesn't have any. Oh, no. He goes out and gets his inspection manual. Any car after 19... hello, collegeist. Any car after 1948's got to have high beams. Oh, here they come. Hey, you two are cute.
Thank you.
Is that my food, Dan?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. What do you guys do for a while?
Sales.
Well, don't sit down like you're staying. Right on this mic. And how is it? Aren't you cute?
I'm sorry, what was it?
I said, aren't you cute?
Thank you.
What are you sales?
Yeah, Marnie and I are both wild sales, yeah.
How's selling that station? Is it hard?
No.
What are some of your clients?
Marnie has...
Red Jacket tonight.
What is Red Jacket?
To a club.
Where is that?
Lower Greenville.
Greenville Avenue.
Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, boy, I have...
You got nothing, do you? You don't.
You notice she immediately said, Marnie has.
If I was in sales, and this is one of my big chances to plug a bunch of my clients, I wouldn't be able to shut up.
UltimateSingles.com.
Is that your big one?
One of them.
Yeah.
High Body Solutions.
Yeah. You married?
No.
What about you?
No.
Boyfriend?
No.
As of a couple days, don't know.
What happened, sweetie?
Done.
It did what?
No details. Done.
Why? What happened? Did he cheat on you?
No.
Stand up. Turn around. Yeah. He went queer on you is what he did. All right, it was nice to meet you both.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, yeah, just push on it. There you go. That's the doorknob.
We're on out there.
Yeah. I didn't say anything.
I know. Just want to let you know.
Are we on through the whole building or just out in that area?
Just in that area.
I'd do them both.
Mm-hmm. And probably will.
Given time.
Mm-hmm.
They think it was wild before we got here. All right. Seems like there was something else happened I was going to tell Everett and I forgot. Shut the monitor.
See if he wants to get in on the bet with L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's that?
I'm going to have L.A. come in next week. They don't think I can do it.
Because the most recent email, she's answering in giant font, things like, no, you know, don't bother me. And he thinks he can wow her back to town.
I have no doubt that he can.
See, I'm on Russ's side as well. So
Okay.
you're all alone, JD.
Okay.
I have no doubt
frame-wise
whatsoever. I'll take as much of that action as you want to give out.
Okay.
Now,
How about you, Dan? Do you feel the same way?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm down for 20.
I forget, Eddie, where are you on this one?
I was on your side.
Okay. So JD's the only one against
I'm
me.
the only one.
And you're the one that said, you were the first one to come out and say she's in love with you.
Well, she is. But
Well,
I just think she's very angry with you right now, and I don't think you're going to be able to melt her heart that quickly. I could be wrong, but I just don't think you're going to switch her around that fast.
Maybe we'll call her today. And you know what? These spotlights in here are getting too damned hot.
Okay. Turn them off.
I thought they fixed the air.
They supposedly did this morning. The guy was here at 7:30.
All right.
Well, he came in and looked at it and gave them an estimate on what it's going to take to do it.
Oh, so he didn't do anything.
He can't. He's going to have to tear the ceiling out to move the vents.
Oh.
That's going to happen while we're gone.
Okay. So
you going to call her? You think she'll take your call?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out. Between now and 7.
There's also a chance of somebody ratting you out on email to her.
For what? I'm going to call her. I honestly want her to come for a couple of days. I just want her to, I only want it to be for a couple of days and her to understand there is no relationship that will ensue post-holiday visit.
Okay.
Are you going to see her again?
After that?
Yes.
I don't know. My big thing, what was that wink thing to Everett?
You caught me.
What was that supposed to be?
You know you'll see her again. You know you will. It'll be about 2-3 months, and she'll come into town and for something. You know you will. Nah.
It's not a relationship. You're going to see her again? Well, yeah.
Sorry.
You know what's going to happen? Mm-mm. I'm going to start spinning in circles.
Oh, no, not that. No, please.
All right.
You missed out on that, too, Everett.
Spinning in circles. Okay.
No, it's what follows the spinning in circles.
I'm sure it'll happen again later. Yeah. Gary will call and it'll happen.
Okay.
All right, so you going to cover everybody on the bet, or is it just you and me?
I'll cover everybody.
Because Everett, what are you in for? What did I go, 20?
20.
Yeah, we're all doing 20. Eddie's doing 5, so it's
65 if I lose.
Yeah.
And it's got to be before we come back. It's got to be next week.
Yeah, I'm just shooting for maybe July 3rd and 4th. Maybe the 5th. Wait a minute, the 4th is a what?
Thursday.
All right, so 4th and Friday. So probably Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
Her leaving on Saturday.
I'm just in for 10. I don't want to take that much of JD's money.
Okay.
Dan, you didn't already call her. Okay, good. Yeah, George?
Did I see you going south on the tollway this morning on your Fat Boy?
No, you didn't.
Okay, thanks.
All right. I wasn't.
Okay.
I don't get on the freeways.
Okay. No, you kick vans on side roads. He was kicking a van from a moving motorcycle the other day because some lady cut him off. He's kicking the car while it's moving.
Well, what? Because she cut you off.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you. See?
Without a helmet.
Well, that's the only way to do it.
Okay.
There was, you know what? It was just a freeing feeling. Because how many times does somebody cut you off and you can't do anything but flip them off or scream at them or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, and you wear a helmet, they can't see who you are.
I didn't have a helmet on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want them to see you.
Yeah. I mean, she came so close to me. I remember it was a white Town and Country Chrysler van.
Yeah.
Went from over here, far left-hand lane, because there's a Brahms right over here. I'm on Forest Lane, and I think I'm going, it would have been westbound on Forest. Decides she's going to come in. And how hard are Harleys to hear?
Oh, yeah, they're loud.
And then the horn and the high beam, I had time to do all of that, and she kept coming.
So you kicked her.
Yeah.
Some guy calls up and goes, "Hey, welcome to the club, buddy." Like it's a regular Harley thing.
Hey!
Hanging the bell and kicking the van.
Right! Are you kicking vans on Forest? Yeah. You're wrong! All right. We got a break before news? All right. Quick break. We'll be back. Do a check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. Wyatt Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Heineken and Fox Television. The best damn sports show, period. All-Stars Summer continues tonight at 11 p.m. only on Fox Sports Net in Dallas northbound, 635 LBJ. Don't Left lane is blocked with delays from Highway 80 due to a minor accident. On northbound I-35 just past Sandy Lake, there's a stalled vehicle blocked in the center lane. That's causing a backup of about a half mile. Southbound I-35 at Garden Ridge, various lanes are closed due to construction. Traffic's backed up into Denton. Westbound 183 between County Line Road and Naaman Carter exits. The two right lanes are blocked by a multi-vehicle accident involving an 18-wheeler to Boston truck. And finally, westbound I-20 at Bowen, left lane blocked by a minor accident. That's causing delays back to Cooper. This report brought to you by Cuervo. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. In the new 105.3 FM's White Lightning.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. We have an air pollution watch. Going to be 71 for the low tonight with some isolated storms pretty much all the weekend. 90 degrees for the high. We're at 89 currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. Okay, where's that phone number? You got emails like this before, Everett?
Tons. I've gotten 3 this week.
Really?
Yeah, I get them all the time.
Okay, where is it? We'll be calling Nigeria. Office of the Chairman, Contract Awarding Committee, ECOWAS, Headquarters, 121, Garki, Abuja, Nigeria. I still think that's a typo. They want me to hold $25 million in a U.S. account, of which I get 30%.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Windfall.
Yes.
Okay, what did I do with it? There it is. All right, Dan, how do I do this?
Just dial 011 first and then the number.
What about our access code? Does that come at the end?
Yes.
All right. 011, the number, and then our access code.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It? Do it.
Twice. That last number twice at the end.
Okay, I got it.
4-digit number.
011 2, 3, 4. They didn't give me a chance.
It may not require that through the studio.
No, I tried it the other day and it told me that. What?
We're sorry. A long-distance company access code is required for...
Are you sure it didn't come first?
Dialed.
No, I've been doing it from the office, calling out from the office long distance.
Who are you calling?
Anyway.
Rock-row. Roared.
Stuff for the show.
Who?
Well, for example, the FBI.
Oh, okay.
Calling an office number, and it's long distance.
Why are we calling the fuzz?
To try to get an expert to talk to us about the Nigerian scam thingy.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll now try again.
Okay.
011. I can't get all of them in quick enough.
No, it gives you a little access. It gives you a little tone thing, and then you put the access tone. You're not even getting that. You're not getting a little tone. I don't know why.
I'll try again.
Seems like when you lead off with a 0, wouldn't that call the operator?
Maybe I'll just call the operator, get her to dial it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Calling.
DC Southwestern Bell.
Jake, can I help you?
Yes, sir. I need to place an international phone call to Nigeria, and I need dialing assistance, please.
Sure. Who's your long-distance carrier?
Who we got here?
I do not know.
We think it's AT&T.
Okay, hold on.
If not, we'd like to change it.
AT&T.
Uh-oh.
To place a call, please dial the number that you are calling. For 00 info, U.S. directory, press 1.
I'm back where I started.
For other requests, please say information or credit now.
Information. Thank you.
For directory assistance or area code information within the U.S., press or say 1. For international directory assistance, press or say 2.
2.
To place an operator assistance call,
2.
press 0 or say operator now.
Operator.
Please hold for the next available representative.
Hey, they got the same hold music.
30% of 25 million is not worth it.
Yeah. I catch you at a bad time. Hello.
Like you're making margaritas.
Yeah.
Blender on.
Why can't I just tell the operator to dial a number for me? Isn't that what I told him?
Yes.
Yeah, but since there's so many different long distance companies now, you have to pick one. So try again and ask for Southwestern Bell.
Okay. Calling Nigeria.
SBC Southwestern Bell.
That's who we have, SBC.
Meredith, may I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I need assistance in dialing an international phone call, please.
What long distance company would you like, please?
Southwestern Bell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Southwestern Bell's my favorite.
The station's going to get 5 separate phone bills all with one call.
Welcome to SBC Southwestern Bell Long Distance. For instructions in English, press 1 or stay on the line. Para escuchar instrucciones en español, oprima el 2.
You sound like a hot bitch.
Main menu.
Yes.
To make a call using your calling card, press 1. To make a collect call,
Yes.
press 2.
I'll call collect.
To charge your call to another phone number, press 3.
Can we do that?
To create or
No.
change your speed dial number,
Dan.
press 4. To hear these options again, press star. If you are
Yes.
calling from
What
a
am I supposed to
rotary
press
phone
here?
or if
I
you
don't
need
know.
operator assistance,
Press 0.
please stay
Get
on the
operator.
line. Please hold for the operator.
There you go.
Why don't you go find somebody while I'm screwing around with this phone call? I could have walked there by now. What?
No.
Oh, no, you didn't.
SBC Southwestern Bell Long Distance. This is Michelle. How may I help you?
Hi, Michelle. I need international dialing assistance, and I don't know how to do that. Could you dial a number for me and charge it to here?
Okay, where are you calling to?
I'm calling to Nigeria.
Okay, are you dialing 011?
Yes.
234?
Is that what you want? Yes, 234.
Uh-huh.
You need the rest of the number now?
Right.
Okay, it's 8033 162.
Hello?
Yes, 383.
Someone else talking.
That's okay. That was a crosstalk interference.
Okay. What I need you to do in order for me to dial this number for you, sir, is hang up and dial 00. That way I can connect you to that number.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, I'm going to hang up, and I'm calling you right back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been
sir.
very sweet.
Thank you. Southwest Bell Long Distance. Have a good day.
Yes, whatever you said. Calling Dr. Gibi Abubakar.
Hope you had given the money away.
We're sorry, a long-distance company access code is required for the number you have dialed. Please dial your call with the...
Sorry, we need a trash can in here.
What did they say when you went and found out, Dan?
I've been going to try to dial it myself, but I had someone on the phone that was trying to help us with the country code. But
And what did they say?
well, they were no help. So I'm going to try and get someone, but the office manager here is gone.
Why? It's only 4 o'clock.
She left at 1.
There's got to be a simple way to do this. I know that Gibi Abubakar is probably sitting by the phone.
You want to make it collect?
He's probably sitting there watching BJ and the camel.
Yes. Reruns, of course.
Just waiting for me to call.
Try collect. That way you don't have to charge it.
All right.
Got $25 million. I'm sure he won't mind.
Well, he thinks he's got a lot.
Should I do 1-800-COLLECT?
Sure.
Sure.
Save him some money.
Yeah, save him a buck or two.
Yeah.
Since they're going to give me $25 million. I'd just like to say this is probably one of the most entertaining bits I think we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
All that chicanery with the operators.
And we wrote it out just this way.
C-O-L-L.
Big meeting.
Both of you two shut up. See? Now I gotta start again.
Sorry.
All right, just everybody shut up. 1-800-C-O-L-L-E-C-T.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling 1-800-COLLECT. To make a collect call, enter the number you wish to call, area code first. To bill a call to a calling card or credit card, press *4.
I wonder if I gotta hit the international code.
0. Your call
Yeah,
will be
probably.
connected by NCI WorldCom.
Yeah, they're good. All right. 011. Bet we get someplace now.
This number does not allow collect calls. To bill a call to a calling card, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express, press 2. To place a new 1-800-COLLECT call.
What if I email him and give him my phone number?
There you go.
Would that work?
Sure, if he calls.
Well, how could he not? This last email, he was quite perturbed.
Yes.
Do you want the money or not?
Yes. Sounded very upset.
I wonder if he just pressed 0 and got back to the operator and said, I want to make a collect call. And didn't go through 1-800-COLLECT.
Okay.
It sounds as though that number doesn't accept collect calls, though.
Possibly.
We'll find out.
Okay.
I went down and talked to some of the office staff. None of them know how to do an international call. I've made international calls for the show before. 011 has worked.
Okay, here, I got an idea. Since you can make long-distance
I've
calls
tried
from your
it.
right, shut up. Go to your office, take this, see if you can make the call, give the phone number to Abu Bakar, or tell him we're going to call and accept our call.
Okay.
Since you know that you can dial long distance from your office.
Okay.
See, you ain't got to have a 4.0 to figure this out. Can we break, Eddie?
Yes.
Thank you.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 4:51. Eddie Boyd is here. Producer Dan Lewis, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney, J.D. Ryan, Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. Our very first studio audience. That was okay. Actually, it sounds better than the last place. Doesn't sound as hollow.
Yeah. Well, it was in that conference room with all the hardwood floors and glass.
Yeah. You guys go again.
Yeah, it does sound good.
All right. Dan, do we need to thank Chipotle before we forget?
Yes, thanks to Chipotle for bringing in today's food. Anything rolled this good can't be legal.
All right. Did you get a hold of Gibi Abu Bakar?
Yeah, I'm trying again. It takes several minutes once you've dialed through, and now it's busy. I got through to him just a moment ago.
Did he answer?
Yeah, he answered.
What did you tell him?
It's really hard to understand. I got through to him and told him that we would try him again in just a moment, and I'm able to dial him from in here.
Now, are you dialing 011 or 1011?
Just 011. But I'm doing it from the hotline.
Do I have a hotline in here?
Line 12.
Well, I didn't try from that line.
We'll try it again.
Sure.
And then there's a couple of minutes of just silence, and you don't have to use the country code or the
access code.
The access code at the end.
All right. That is a phone number. Did he still have my money?
Yeah. I only talked to him for a second. I told him that you were trying to reach him and would try calling him again in just a moment.
Okay.
That we were having phone trouble.
011. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm. There'll be a couple of minutes of just silence. It takes forever to make the connection.
It Does he answer the phone himself?
Amazingly enough, he does.
Hmm.
Despite his busy schedule.
Yes. You guys find the studio okay? Yeah. Nice dig, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, not out there, and here it is. Out there's a crap hole. Shut up, meat. Still waiting for Dr. Giwi Abu Bakar. You need a ride to the airport? Hey, cool. Listen.
Oh.
It's coming from the phone line.
Oh. Sounds like illegal country processing.
Yeah. Hey, Martha! Where'd our ratings go, Martha? Did you hear they got fired? He went to Florida and now he got fired again?
Got fired again, yeah.
Did you hear the name of his sidekick?
No.
AW and Cowhead.
Lucky guy.
No.
I swear.
You're making that up.
No. And Cowhead.
He's not on a roll.
No, he's not.
You forget this guy just sits around all day and answers phone calls from...
Who, Giwi?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out.
It didn't take this long before. It only took like 2 minutes.
It hadn't been a couple minutes.
Okay.
Feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Giwi?
Want me to review the color radar?
Hello, it's the Pope. Really hope he hasn't given away my $25 million.
I think he's waiting for you.
What exactly is this? Let me turn the mics off in case he comes on. I don't want him to hear this. What exactly is this scam, Everett?
Well, from what I understand, it just involves stealing people's identities so that you can then make bank transactions and so forth.
Oh, that was me. My whole music ran out. I thought they took me off hold. Hello, Giwi? Dan, does it actually ring?
It makes a buzzing noise.
Okay. Well, nothing happened, so that's probably a good sign.
Yeah.
All right, so they get your name. They can do all this with just a bank account number? Because that's really all they're getting.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure what the details of the scam are beyond that, but once they get your identity and your bank account number, they can use that routing number to do bogus transactions. Probably, my guess would be some sort of check kiting scheme.
Check what?
Check kiting.
And that means what?
Check kiting is a scheme whereby you make it it's somewhat complicated, but you essentially have several banks in which you're making deposits, and you transfer funds back and forth between the two banks so fast that the transactions don't have a chance to catch up to one another, and you build this money up to a certain point and then withdraw all of the money from one bank and abscond, and at that point you leave the bank holding the bag, as it were, because there's no actual money to cover the money that you withdraw.
I have no idea what you just said. Whatever it is, you're moving faster than the system does.
Exactly.
All right. Giwi? Hello? I'm here all week. Try the feed.
Hang up and I'll try dialing it myself.
I'm not even interested anymore. Screw him.
Oh.
Okay, the article I found here about the scam is they start asking you for money, for you to deposit some money for them to access to use to transfer those funds. Export taxes and import taxes. And they'll start off asking you for like $50,000, $60,000, and then when you send that, then they ask you for even more money.
And if you're stupid enough to do that, I mean, if you've already bought this whole thing, and you think they're going to send you $25 million, and you get to keep 30% of it just for like administrative fees, then I'm sure they're guessing you're stupid enough to send them $50,000. Here's the first part of the letter. I'm Dr. Giwi Abu Bakar, the chairman contract awarding committee of the Economy Community of West African States, ECOWAS, with headquarters in Nigeria. I got your information in a directory when I was searching for a reliable, honest, and trustworthy person to entrust this business with. I was simply inspired and motivated to pick your contact from the many names in the list. It's got a lot of typos in it.
It's ringing. Hit the hotline.
Yeah, bitch.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Hi, it's Russ Martin calling on the air live in Dallas. I was calling for Dr. Giwi Abubakar.
Yes, this is Dr. Giwa Abubakar speaking.
Yes, what an absolute pleasure and joy to be able to speak with you live on the air here in Dallas. It's Russ Martin.
So how are you?
I am quite lovely, and how are things there in Nigeria?
Yes, fine.
Yes.
I sent you a mail this afternoon.
Yes, I got your email. You haven't given away the money, have you?
What?
You haven't given away the money, have you? Do you still have the $25 million?
Yes, I've been expecting to hear from you first.
Yes, I was having hard times dialing out. We couldn't decide on a long-distance carrier.
Okay. So, what are the questions you want to ask?
I would like to know this $25 million that will come to me, in what form will that be? Will that be a bank transfer or what?
Yes.
Send it.
Direct wire transfer into your account.
Yes, and I'm not sure that I totally understand. You want me to hold the $25 million for what reason?
Did you go through the proposal I sent to you?
Yes, I don't exactly understand it, though, because it has a few typographical errors, and I can't understand it.
Yes. We want the money to be into your account so that as soon as we conclude the transaction,
Did he just call me?
We'll come over there for the sharing.
Did he call me the C word?
No, account.
Okay, so the information I will give to you will be my name and my bank account number?
Yes.
And then will the transfer be automatic?
You know what?
I beg your pardon?
Yes, please come again.
Oh, I don't think so.
Sound like a drive-through. Please come again.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like to transfer 25... Hold on. You want cheese? Yes, $25 million transferred to your account. Hold on. We call them Tater Gems here. You want that?
You think
that was kind of how the conversation went when I got a hold of him in the office. I said, I'm calling for Russ Martin. You're not here.
This day and age, you think there's anybody really stupid enough to do that?
I don't know. Obviously, if the, I believe there's a task force or somebody.
Yeah, the Secret Service was working on it. Now the FBI is taking over the investigation. I talked briefly with the FBI Scams Investigation Office. Unfortunately, they're only allowed one person in the entire group to talk to the media, and he's on vacation.
Spending his $25 million.
Yeah, he had a windfall, so he took a vacation. But they have one group that does nothing but try to track these people down.
I just really, the only person I could ever imagine falling for something like this is maybe the elderly.
Yeah. Lots of money and losing brain cells like crazy.
Yeah. And they always seem to get sucked into those pyramids or anything to where they think there's a quick windfall.
Right.
They'll dump their cash into it. That's the first time I've ever looked at that. One day, because, I always use the spam killer software, right. So very seldom does this stuff get through to me. And one day I just ran it without it, so I didn't realize how much spam I was getting until I stopped using the software. And that was one of them. And I just looked at it. Normally I delete those. Mm-hmm. And I just wondered, what would happen if you reply? Now this guy's all over me. I've gotten 3 emails in the past 2 days. I waited on your call. My camel. Double park.
Yeah, he sounded as though he was getting a bit spooked there toward the end of the conversation.
Yeah. I was quite, I was, what was I saying?
You were quite something on the phone with him.
I don't know. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, you know what Russ ought to do is take that guy up on it, open up an account and put $2 in it and see what happens.
Is there any way for that to come back on me ever? If I open up just an empty bank account?
I wouldn't.
Well, I know, but and you can't open up a bank account under a false name, can you?
No.
You can't do that, but you can open up a bank account with $50 and then take everything but $2.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even like them having my email address. I was even a little antsy about that.
I wouldn't give those guys any information. I mean, why put yourself in a potentially compromised?
I just kind of like to see where it goes.
I think we know where it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you're not getting 30% of $25 million.
Excuse me.
Very nice.
Oh, I forget we have company. I hate it when they stare in here like that.
Well, before they were behind you and you couldn't see them.
Yeah, I don't like this. Mm-hmm. You guys turn sideways. Look that way. All right, we need a break here, Eddie?
Yes.
All right, we'll break. We'll come back. We'll do some schlocky stuff. All right, 4:35. Eddie Boyd is here. Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, Jonathan Dodge is in White Lightning. We have the studio audience. Thank you. I don't even like talking on the phone to that guy. There's something spooky.
Yes.
What?
Creepy.
Hold on, Dan says you got somebody on the phone. Somebody sent us the cash. Yeah, Tom?
Hello, Russ.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you about somebody got taken in by that Nigerian doctor with sending money over there.
Go ahead.
They got it off the internet. He said that for every $1,000 they sent, he'd send on $1 million for keeping trust.
Right.
And they sent something like, they went to the bank and borrowed the money and like $16,000, just poor boys. And of course, you know how I don't think they ever got back with a request for more money. They really got took. They lost all their equipment and everything. It's actually my cousins up in Oklahoma.
Yeah, of course. So they thought that they could send in $1,000 for every $1,000 they were going to get $1 million back.
That's what he said. Said they get to keep it and keep a certain percentage of it when they wanted to keep it in trust or something, transfer. You know how the steal he's got. But it's for every $1,000 they sent, he would send them $1 million to keep in trust.
Yeah, that's good.
For 30 days or something like that.
That's a good turnaround.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they
Martha,
really got
we're
over.
rich.
All right, have a good one.
All right,
enjoy your show.
Thank you.
If they got buckets of cash, why do they need yours to send more cash to you?
Well, just the fact that...
Is it just Nigerian money? Is it printed funny? What?
No, it's according to this, the email that I got, $25 million U.S. funds. Goes into the bank, so even if they send the Nigerian money... Maybe that's why it's not any good. Quit. They send the Nigerian money, it would transfer into U.S. funds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, Brian?
Hey, Russ, how are you, sir?
Yeah?
I got, it wasn't from Nigeria, but this company was from Lithuania.
Right.
And they pulled my resume off Monster.com, and they said they had a construction company that was branching off here into the U.S. And, quote and unquote, because of the Lithuanian Rural Revenue Service, they were having problems opening up U.S. bank accounts. So they were going to actually send me a check, a line of credit with one of their creditors. And after a bunch of emails back and forth, I got FedEx a check for $24,000.
Wow.
So I called the bank and tried to get it cashed and everything, and come to find out, I spoke with the head of security at the creditor up in Ohio.
Yeah.
And this company had actually gotten their checks, forged a name on it.
So they were sending out forged checks?
Sir?
They were sending out forged checks?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it had the watermark seal, everything, so it looked legit. But my bank actually contacted the creditor up in Ohio, and they said, no, this is bogus.
Forged check.
And so I'm in the middle with the FBI and the Secret Service and everybody right now.
And how much, did you end up losing anything?
No, sir, no.
All right, so what was the scam with him?
Well, they wanted, I was working out of the house, and they wanted to hire me for an inside sales opportunity to call on potential clients here in the U.S. For construction, lumber, stuff like that. So I sent them a resume.
So you think possibly they were really trying to set up a real business and hoping that maybe they didn't catch the fact that check was bogus?
I guess, yeah, that would be my guess. And that goes back to what we were saying about the earlier scam. If they have your routing number, your account, and your name, they can forge checks in your name and potentially, if they go through, actually withdraw the funds.
Yeah. It's like when we were stealing Reiner's trash.
Right.
That canceled checks in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Signatures, routing numbers, bank account numbers, everything.
Hey, Russ, I'm losing you. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Brian. That's why I shred everything.
Yeah,
and then I burn it in the chimney.
Just to make sure.
Yes, you can piece that crap together.
How's the chimney holding up, by the way?
It's quite lovely.
Even with the crack in it?
Duct tape.
Well, I had that thing a week and you cracked it.
It was much longer than that. I didn't know that you could overheat them.
You're not supposed to burn trash in them.
You're burning wood.
Well, but that's not trash.
How does a chimney know the difference between wood and trash?
It cracks when you burn trash.
Flames go higher when it's stuffed full of trash. When it's just a couple little pieces of wood in the bottom.
Also burns really cool when you soak the logs in gas.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It rocks, Jack. Looks like the top of that chimney looks like a jet engine.
Damn.
I know my neighbors across the alley can see it.
You're going to burn that house down?
That'll be all right. All right, we'll take this and we'll do news. Go ahead, Robert.
Hey, Russ. I had to go to the doctor and I was paging through a D magazine.
Uh-huh.
I saw an ad for a company called Dallas Chocolates. They got they named candy after local celebrities, and they got one called Craddock Crunch. The picture kind of looks like a dog log, but it looks like they sell it. Have they called you yet?
No, why?
Well, aren't you the number one radio personality in one of the largest markets in the United States?
Yeah.
What would they call yours?
Well, why would they call Kid Crappy and not Russ Martin?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, man, you ought to look into this. I mean, you could do Russ's chocolate nuts.
I'm not in the market of selling candy.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of dissing Russ Martin.
How's it dissing me?
Well,
that they're not selling logs?
Well, they're selling logs. But I don't know. I don't know.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, well, all right.
All right, thanks.
Take care, bud.
Never heard of it either. Kind of like having a sandwich named after you in a restaurant.
I guess.
A little bit of an honor. In D magazine.
I gotta sneeze.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Shouldn't hold him back.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Come out the other side.
Yeah. Backfire. All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. 441, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us once again by 1-800-NEXTEL-9. That's the way business gets done. A judge ruled a Muslim woman can now pursue her legal fight to wear a veil for a driver's license photo, despite objections from the state that it jeopardizes public safety. Santina Freeman's driver's license was revoked when she refused to replace her photograph with the one showing her face unveiled. Freeman is suing to get her license back with a photo that hides most of her face except her eyes behind a veil. She wears the veil for religious reasons. Some Muslims believe that only a woman's husband and family members should ever see her face.
Could you hear that?
Yeah. No big deal. Clear Channel Communications, the folks that own Kiss FM, Fox Radio 1190, KEGL, Kiss FM, The Edge, and Mix 102.9 are denying allegations now that they are being investigated by the Security and Exchange Commission, but that didn't stop them from being pounded in heavy trading yesterday and today.
They're being accused of unprofessional business practices?
Cooking the books, yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Right?
Clear Channel Communications.
Yeah.
Same company that Tom Shore worked for.
Mm-hmm.
Same company that kept my $20,000 bonus and paid me no severance.
That seems to be those were the guys, yeah.
Clear Channel.
Yes. Their president, Mark Mays, says, quote, "This is not an SEC investigation of Clear Channel, and there are no accounting issues or irregularities. Clear Channel has a long history of very conservative business practices and are well documented in 30 years' worth of financial statements." End quote.
But their stocks are already starting to take a beating?
Yeah. They're getting pounded. People are jumping off of it. Well, nobody wants to get caught in the Enron debacle.
And who was the latest? Is it WorldCom?
WorldCom.
Yes.
Setting off 17,000 people tomorrow. Clear Channel is the nation's largest owner of radio stations. The company is also the world's largest producer of concerts and other live entertainment events, and has a significant interest in billboard advertising.
And they've had a problem with, I don't know who it would be, SEC, FCC, I don't know. But trying to manipulate concerts coming to town. If you don't
book with us,
you don't get in.
Yeah, we won't play your song on the air. And owning that many radio stations, that can make a huge difference in making a hit or not.
Okay.
It's Clear Channel. Hadn't been a good week for R. Kelly. On Wednesday, he pleaded not guilty to 21 counts of child pornography. Yesterday, the Chicago police were given 4 more tapes that allegedly showed Kelly participating in sex acts. Whether he's involved with another minor still remains to be seen. The tapes were originally discovered in Orange County, Florida, by a company that rents RVs out to people. The company found the tapes in one of its rentals, handed them over to the cops, and they gave them to the Chicago police. What? Oh, you missed this yesterday.
Yeah, out on this. What's going on?
Well, you heard did we keep the song in here that he did? That's it? You heard the R. Kelly song.
The new one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard it. I read about it.
Where does that come up, Eddie? Is it here?
I'm just being real. You know, I'm like the sun. I'm trying to shine on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
21 counts of child pornography. He goes, I'll put out a song. If you
Dear mama, you wouldn't believe what I'm going through, but still I got my head up, just like I promised you. Ever since you left, your baby boy's been dealing with problem after problem. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? See, I get lost sometimes, don't understand.
It was just funny the way he took the whole thing and turned himself. Now he's the victim.
Oh, sure.
Everybody turned against me. Everybody think I'd done it just because of 21 counts and they videotaped me.
If Jesus loved me, why he leave my side?
See, Jesus left him. Man, he attacks everybody. My fans, Jesus,
his mom,
the record company, his mama, Aaliyah, crashed her plane into the side of something. She don't want nothing to do with that.
The minute Jesus back his turn, he's poking underage chicks.
But the part that makes me believe the story is the for real now.
Oh, yeah. When will you realize that I don't know you nothing? Need to get up off your butt and go get your own something. I'm pulling on my hair to keep from snapping up.
I wrote new lyrics. Anybody want to hear them?
I did.
Yes.
I'd do with it. I got to do it from the start, though.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there are a lot.
We should hear them all.
Well, some of these we heard yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to do it to keep my rhythm.
They're good. Right. They're worth hearing again.
Yo, this is my story. My story goes something like, I am a big rapper. I'm in a little trouble. I love the young ladies and I pop their hymen bubble. To remember my evening, I grabbed a camcorder and now the world is seeing my dark meat soda. While all my brothers dissing me like fakes, after I nailed her, she got some snack cakes. The room was dark and so was our lovin'. The room was lit by her easy bake oven. Every step you take when you learn to walk will be to me. Sweet little woman. Just 3 little words. Chuck E. Cheese. Yo, not the end of my story. For real. Our time was real special, and I know how she feel. I got some cooch. She got a happy meal. Our love was real. Our love was magic. She made a poo-poo and it was kind of tragic. I love her though, and it will always last. She's real sexy in those elastic pants. The world will see it's a love that can groove when she controls her little Balment move. Look, it's a gangbang Barbie. Maybe a Pez? We're coming up to the end of my story now. Right. I'm an angry rap singer. It ain't no sour grapes. Just cause they found 4 more porno tapes. You know I love the ladies. That is my mission. Smacking that ass while they play ColecoVision.
Oh, no. ColecoVision? Oh, my God.
I'm still stuck on Hyman bubble.
That was Eddie's favorite from yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta back it up a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit. The light of the evening bake oven.
Let's see if I can figure this. I can't stop the loving, for I am too fertile. I tell her to kiss the mutant ninja turtle. I know they are too young, for that I can't deny. I let them eat the bottom crust of my pot pie. This is my story for you in the lobby. I'm painting my crank just like a Holly hobby. The media's in my business like a detonating fuse. Just cause I bought her those crotchless underoos. All right, we got a break. All right, let's do a check on traffic here. Excuse me. Check on traffic, Jonathan Dodge. Are you grounded?
Yeah.
Is it raining that bad?
Yeah, it is. I had to sit down. I got nothing.
You got no...
What? I can't hear you.
You got no traffic?
I got nothing. I had to sit down.
Hold on a second. What does the color radar look like?
It's real severe showers in Dallas to then all up to Garland.
So you could have flown around it?
Easily. In the mid-cities, there's just some light sprinkles. Fort Worth is going away. Yeah. It's just in Dallas.
So you got nothing?
Well, I was right in the middle of it. They told me to get my ass down.
It would be over left field.
All right. You going to do your sponsor?
I got a sponsor. This report brought to you by Cuervo and Paradise 22. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. It's going to be spotty showers throughout the afternoon. Dallas, like I said, getting the worst of it right now. Fort Worth had one a while ago. There's one kind of coming up 35 toward Fort Worth. Going to be 71 for the low. Pretty much the same thing all weekend. Spotty showers. 88 for the high tomorrow. We're at 87 degrees currently at the Talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. You like the way Winnie does weather now? Thunderstorms coming up northbound 35 at Motor Street.
Yes.
I got the color radar. I'm very excited about it.
I can tell.
That's all he does every day.
No,
we could be talking about everything. Showers in Watauga.
Easy wearing you out with it.
People want to know. Weather's important.
I don't know that it's that important.
No.
If you get red things, you can jump in with that.
Okay. These are yellow and orange right now.
Is that good or bad?
That's heavy.
Okay. Well, it's got to be raining out here someplace because the whole building flashed.
Yeah. It's pouring. You can't see it across the parking lot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. Yada-ta. Yes, Dana?
Hi, Russ, and other guys, gentlemen.
Hold on a second, sweetie. Did you see my ring yet?
No.
It's my Pope ring. See?
Oh, my God. It's glorious.
I don't know if they can see that in the other room. You guys see that? Yes. You'd like to come in later and kiss it? Yes.
Amazing.
Kiss the potpourri.
You want to come in later and kiss it?
Yes. Yes. You got to hear this thing when he drops it.
I'll listen to this.
Dear God, how much does that thing weigh?
I don't know.
A lot.
It's as big as a Super Bowl ring.
Yes.
I think what I'm going to have them do is take this sapphire out.
Right.
And what did you say they could put in there, Eddie?
You should be able to get like a coin with, you could put Russ Martin or the RM for Russ Martin, some where you could stamp things with.
Right. A seal, like your coat of arms.
Right.
But that would allow you, as Eddie said, to stamp things.
Like into wax or documents or chick's forehead.
Yes. Whatever the occasion calls for.
No.
What?
Nothing. We don't hit women.
I didn't say I was going to hit them. I just said in chick's forehead.
Anoint them.
Yeah. Yes, yes. The Father, Son, and Hallelujah. What is it, Dana?
Dilemma, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
I asked my husband to put a bitch bar or sissy bar on the back of our Fat Boy.
Yeah?
And he wants no part of that. And for obvious reasons, I want one. Maybe it's a false sense of security or whatever. Maybe comfort. But do they make a portable one or one you can take off? Or, I mean...
I would guess they probably do, only because the windshield on the Fat Boy that Harley Davidson of Dallas gave me, that's a snap-off. So it seems like there'd be a bitch snap-on bar.
They might have one. What is the deal? Why
I just like the name bitch bar. Mm-hmm.
Well, why do y'all not want one on the back of your Fat Boys? I mean, is it...
Personally, I don't like a lot. That's why I picked the Fat Boy, because it didn't have a lot of stuff on it.
Okay.
I didn't like the Electra Glide just because it was totally decked out. Some guys dig that. They want to have a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I just kind of like the Fat Boy because it's stripped down. You start adding bars and all kinds of other crap.
Okay. So would you ever do it?
Put a bitch bar on?
Yeah. For your girlfriend?
No.
Okay. Your wife?
No, nobody gets a bitch bar.
Come on.
Not on a motorcycle.
All righty. All righty.
It's like you're talking in code now.
Bitch bar.
On my Fat Boy.
Yeah. And some guys, it's like Lee who works up here. He's telling me all the different things you can put on the motorcycle. It's like, dude, it's fine.
Damn. You all right?
You look woozy.
Hold on.
Catch him, Eddie.
Easter bunnies. Wait a minute, my eyes are watering.
Good one.
Okay. Yeah, Peter Frampton. All right. I'm out. I rebooted. What were you talking about?
Bitch bar, motorcycles and stuff.
Talking in code.
Adding stuff to your bike.
And you were talking to Lee, and he was telling you about all the things you can add to it, and
Lee,
you're thinking, gee, the bike's already fine, and that's when you burped.
Honest to God, I'm out.
What does Lee put on his bike?
Everything. You should see the painting on his gas tank. He goes, look at this, $12,000. For the gas tank, it's a pretty job. It's nice. It's shiny. But in the overall analysis, it's paint. And it's paint on something that, it would be like me going to Earl Scheib and taking in a watermelon and going, how much to paint this? $12,000. To paint a watermelon? $12,000. But it's just paint. Oh, that's right. $12,000.
Yeah.
For something this big. That's about the size of a gas tank.
Right. It's got flames.
It's flames. It's nice. It's dandy. It ain't $12,000.
No.
I just like the simplicity of the motorcycle. The Fat Boys. Mm-hmm. Nice, fat, big, low to the ground. Got a little bit of chrome. Mm-hmm. You're good to go. And I like the thick, the wheels. How they're solid behind spokes. But you go out to the Harley dealership and they're guys, you can't keep them away. They're walking out with boxes of chrome stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like what you got off the showroom floor wasn't enough. And Larry, who up here has a Harley, is going, you need to get them tassels. Tassels off the handlebars. I had those when I was a kid. How about this, Larry? How about if I get me some playing cards and put them in the spokes? You can't. Makes them loose.
A little bell.
Oh, I do have the bell. In fact, he left a card in here.
Yeah, that's some kind of good luck thing, right?
It's called The Legend of the Bell. I'll do this really quick. Wait a minute. Yes, Jerry?
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
I got this girl I've been going out with.
Yes, hold on a second. It says, have you ever noticed that small bell on some people's bikes and wondered why it was there? First of all, I never noticed.
Either.
Until somebody called a couple of weeks ago. It has a specific function. As we all know, life has mysteries that have no apparent solutions. One of these is evil road spirits. They're the little gremlins that live on your bike. They love to ride. They're also responsible for most of your bike's problems. Sometimes your turn signals refuse to work, or the battery goes dead, the clutch needs adjustment, or any several hundred other things go wrong. These problems are caused by evil road spirits.
Methamphetamines.
Road spirits can't live in the presence of a bell.
Didn't know that.
They get trapped in the hollow of the bell. Among other things, they're hearing a super... Anyway, it just goes on. That's where the thing of the bell comes from. So if you have a friend that doesn't have a bell, why not be the person to give them one? Because you can't buy one for yourself.
Right. It's like a fishing hat.
Yeah. Nobody around here got me one. The business manager who I just met, she left one in my... It was the first thing in my office when I came in when we moved over here.
Is that right?
Yeah. Nice little bell for the Harley.
She's excellent.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful.
So I gave her some good luck banging.
You didn't?
Yeah. I went, here, these bells right here keep the gremlins out of your...
Dang.
She's really sweet.
Yes, she is. Very nice.
And check her. I beat all the gremlins off.
Did you?
Yeah.
She's safe.
I'm sorry, Jerry, what do you want?
Well, anyway, I've been going out with this girl for about a year. And,
I think you have to put the bell right on the back of the motorcycle because that's where the gremlins jump you.
Oh, I thought it was underneath.
Oh, is it underneath?
I thought it's underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put it on the back.
I don't know, have you seen anybody with one on? I mean,
I've
since
never
you became aware of it, have you looked?
No.
God knows you wouldn't want to put it in the wrong place.
No. All right. What, Jerry?
anyway.
Yeah?
I've been going out with this girl for about a year, and this guy at work's been kind of hitting on her, and I think that they kind of went out a few times, but I don't really want to confront her with it until I kind of know for sure. And I've heard you talk once or twice about how you, I guess, keep an eye on them or watch them or something to that effect, and I was wondering if you had any advice in that aspect.
Have you just come out and asked her?
No, I wanted to make sure before I do. I don't want to just
tip her
shoot
off?
myself in the foot.
Well, she's sneaking around. She's going to deny it anyway, isn't she?
I suppose. Yeah. Hold on a second. I got another sneeze. Yeah. Sorry.
I wanted to make sure before I confront her. I don't want to stop the punani, I guess.
You sat out in front of her house?
No, I mean, I really
that's
haven't
my
done
favorite.
anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'd start doing.
When you feel the most pathetic.
Yeah, where you're sitting out in front of her house. I'm just going out with my friends. Well, we'll see, won't we? And you sit out in front of their house. I look like something out of the Rockford Files. I was parked a half a block down from her house, binoculars, pillow, blanket, and a little thermos full of coffee, watching her house to see what time she came home.
Mm-hmm. And imagining the things she might be doing.
Wouldn't that be bad if I'm sitting in front of her house?
No, you don't sit in front of her house. You sit down the street, get some binoculars. What are you, stupid?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Then, if you want to watch her house, and you have to, go to the bathroom or something, like if you want to know when she left, this is an old one. You go to like Eckerd and get a Timex watch. A Timex watch.
Okay.
A cheap one, analog, not digital.
Okay.
Put that under the back tire of her car, so when she backs out, she leaves, she squashes the watch, it stops, when she left.
Okay.
Which episode?
78. Or you put a little bit, this is another old one, you put a little piece of tape on her door, like Scotch tape.
Uh-huh.
And that way, if she came home while you weren't watching. Because you just check the tape.
Most people go in and out of the garage door now.
Well, then you put a piece of tape on the garage door.
Okay. Okay. Well,
do you really want to stay with somebody you don't? Do you really want to stay with somebody you don't trust?
He doesn't know that he doesn't trust her just yet. He's suspicious. He wants to make sure she's got something coming. See, this actually works both ways. If you watch her house and nothing ever happens, then you know it was your own paranoia and it wasn't her. The only problem is you never can really convince yourself. You have to sit out there until something happens.
Until you finally do catch her cheating, because you're never around
I just
to be with her.
ask about it.
Nah, I don't ask her. You're right. That'll tip the bitch off.
Okay.
Follow her around.
Don't follow her.
Yes.
They call that stalking.
It's not stalking if you know them.
What if you have someone else follow them?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
We're dating. That's not stalking. If we don't know each other and you're following me, that's stalking.
Not telling her that you're there. Hiding in the bushes. Binoculars.
That's just concern for her well-being.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be better to hire somebody?
You can.
Not as much fun.
I'm telling you what, that is the most pathetic I've ever felt. It's just circling the chick's house over and over every stinking night.
Mm-hmm.
And you never catch them. Bitches. And then you finally, bye. Then you finally confront them and you go, just tell me. If you just tell me, then we got something to talk about. Just admit it.
Well, what were you hoping to accomplish just by circling her house?
So catch her coming home or catch her leaving. And then if you catch her leaving, then you can follow her and see where the hell she's going.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm the only one in this room that's ever thought that.
No, I've done it too. I've sat for hours across the street in a field.
Have you really?
Yes, I did. I even looked in the window because the light was on.
I love looking in windows.
And nobody was there for like hours.
Right.
And she called me. What are you doing? I'm at home. No, you're not. How do you know? I don't know how I know.
All right, then you said
I just confronted her. I said, you weren't at home at all last night. I know. Yes, I was. Okay, you're going to lie. Great. Then I stayed with her 6 more months and we broke up.
Showed her.
Yeah.
So you absolutely knew she wasn't home.
I knew she wasn't home at all. Her car waiting in the driveway, and she wasn't there for hours in that time frame. She had gone with the new guy she was dating to Shreveport.
Is this the same chick that said, meet me, take me to the play?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to see you right now.
Love you, honey.
And then she goes someplace else?
Went on a date.
And after she did those two things, did you?
Yes. A couple of months.
Okay.
That was it.
Yeah,
I put my foot down.
Yeah.
When she got married.
I was probably the most pathetic.
Yeah, I think you win. Yeah, you win.
Which time?
Pick one. I did it in three different relationships in the 90s. After the last one, I went, you know what? This is retarded. I don't need it that bad. I mean, I was hanging out of trees. I was laying on the ground trying to peek through the bottom of the garage to see if I could see car tires.
You almost want to catch him so you have a reason.
Just so it's over. You finally go, okay, finally, thank God. You almost want to tell your buddies, go bang her just so I can catch her.
You really do.
And you want to go, you know what? It's probably just me. I'm just paranoid. That doesn't work too long.
Mm-mm.
Not when you're lying in the middle of a field.
Yeah. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, a quick question. Did Haji ever show up to kiss your poke ring?
No. Eddie, load up the music, the Reverend music. I'm in the mood now.
Yeah.
We'll be blessing the studio now. You guys ready? They nod their heads like a bunch of tards. It's right here. What, Dan? Your mic's on. Say it.
Oh, I was just going to say pick up line 5, but guy just had some advice.
Oh, all right. Go ahead, Rich.
Russ.
Yeah?
Hey, that guy, for him to find out whether his woman's been cheating on him or not, 3 simple words. Spinning Cobra clutch. You walk up behind her when she's watching TV and spinning Cobra clutch. Choke her up.
She'll admit it then.
Do I?
She'll admit
it.
You missed it, Everett.
Yes, I don't know what that means.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it. There's people watching.
Come on.
You can't say spinning Cobra clutch and not tell me what it means.
Yeah.
Gary called. This really actually only works with Gary on the phone. Go through the phone lines and see if you can find Gary.
It was funny all day.
But just the fact that Gary won't shut up and you finally got to do something because he called yesterday and he's still pissed off about something. Now he wants to wrestle me for $1,000.
Okay.
And he was supposed to come up here and show me his $1,000. Of course, he ain't got that.
Sure.
Because that's probably, for him, that's like 20 socks full of quarters. And he was just, I don't know. He kept telling me what he was going to do to me, and that was going to be the end of it.
Right.
I'm the game, and the game's over.
Sure.
That crap. And then somewhere along the line, the spinning cobra clutch came out. I hit him with it.
Yeah. I see.
And you don't get up from that.
No, how could you?
Can you show it to us? Just one time.
Let me see if Gary's on the phone. Hello, Gary? Damn, it's like being in Vegas.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, Russ?
Yes.
Hey, got a quick question for everybody up there like Dan and...
All right, you ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
Everybody get up.
Of evil. It's the structure of porn, amen. This studio is our new woman. This is our new babe. This woman will give us bumper things on our weenie, amen. Oh, yeah.
Jesus, hold on.
You go, Reverend.
I don't know how the evangelist's doing. I really don't.
Working on your Creflo Dollar leg.
I'm doing what?
You've been working on your Creflo Dollar leg kick there, I said.
Is my leg kicking?
Oh, man. Up a storm. It's a new maneuver you've got going. It's very, very nice.
Is that reloaded, eh? All right, here we go again. How did that leave off? Oh, yeah, bumpy things on our weenies.
Won't ask for our credit cards. Won't ask for our credit cards and run them bitches up. This girlfriend won't leave stink marks in my toilet now. Like an amen. This girlfriend won't have to meet with her ex-boyfriend. I say won't have to meet with her ex-boyfriend to get closure. She won't, this new girlfriend won't have us driving around her house at all hours of the night wondering what the hell is going on inside. Even though she said she'd call at 10:22.
All right, what's that business? Now I got to start again. Did you tell him to scream, Eddie? Am I really kicking my leg?
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
This new studio won't make us drive around the back of her house, stand in the back of my truck, peek over the fence to find out what kind of closure takes 8 hours. This new woman won't make us dig holes in our backyard or have to go past wood chippers, amen. Woo!
What are you doing, Everett? The power of the Holy Spirit compels me.
Almost done.
I say this woman won't make us dance with madness. This woman won't make us dance with desperation. This won't make us flip. Flipping like a pancake, popping like a cork. Legal, bingo, triple S, snort. As we dedicate this studio to the memory of Cynthia Coyle. Amen.
right. Just about 5:30. J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Eddie Boyd, producer Dan Lewis. Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. And, of course, the lovely studio audience. Thank you.
You told me to speak up if the radar turned red.
All right. What's red?
It did. The storm that was in Dallas is moving. It's weird. It's going west. They normally go west to east. Maybe it's like right in the middle of I-30 Grand Prairie. It's red. You said it when it gets red to tell you.
Is it a lot red?
It's as red as it gets.
That's bad news.
So if you're on I-30 going between Dallas and Fort Worth, you're going to get smacked.
Good.
You're right. He won't shut up about it.
No, he won't. That's all he does. He just stares at it.
Well, he does it in the office, too.
I don't do the office.
What's
yes,
it?
you do.
I'm busy.
You have two obsessions: weather and aircraft.
Yeah,
and that's it. If we got something, because there's an internet website you can go to that you can watch planes. You can actually track the flights.
Yeah, right. Flight tracker.
We know someone who has. I think I'll just shut up because I could get fired. It's be one of the few times I could really get fired.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you can track flights and just kind of keep track of people.
Really?
Yes. So we put those two things in front of JD. He'd never move.
No.
So I kick left and right when I'm doing the thing, or back and forth?
It's fantastic. It's not anything that's voluntary, but you start doing this weird thing where you're like twisting your leg one way and then back again the other, and you set it back down, and you'll kind of sway side to side, and then you pick up the other leg and kind of twist.
I move both legs?
Yeah, you alternate between legs. It's quite fantastic.
Oh, they can't see.
They can see your feet.
It's something new that you've added to your evangelical repertoire.
I didn't know I was doing it, though.
Well, that's even better.
It's new.
It's the power of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it's moving in you. Everett's right. We need snakes one day.
Strychnine.
What do we need strychnine for? What are the snakes for?
Well, so we can take up snakes and drink strychnine like they do in the Appalachian Mountains.
Show your faith.
That's right.
Can't I just write a check?
No.
Why'd I got to touch snakes? I don't want to touch snakes.
That's part of it. I
don't want to touch snakes.
They've got to be.
I need a religion where you don't do snakes.
No,
ain't there no snakeless religion?
No, this is the only one. We're drinking strychnine and taking up snakes.
You do that. And you actually drink strychnine?
Yes, these people drink strychnine and hold. Isn't it rattlesnakes that they use?
Yes.
Live rattlesnakes.
I've seen that. I've never heard of the strychnine. You would die.
And if they get bitten, they don't get treated because God will protect them.
Right.
No, he don't.
Some of them have been bitten many times. They build up a tolerance. If they can survive the first bite, they usually do okay.
And you see these toothless, weird-looking people dancing in circles, holding snakes, rubbing the snake on their face.
Well, I've seen people dancing in circles and doing the hands-on healing and people passing out when my dad would take us to Pentecostal church when I was a kid. Maybe that's where I got the leg kick thing.
It could very well be. But yeah, they take up snakes. They hold them up high and drink strychnine out of mason jars.
I got it. High snakes.
They do. I've seen them on television.
What's wrong with you today?
Snakes and strychnine and jogging in place.
Ain't you got the Discovery Channel?
No.
You're missing out.
I do watch Creflo Dollar from time to time.
Oh, he's great. He's my favorite.
Does he do the leg kick?
Yes. That's where I thought you got it from.
I didn't even know I was doing it. Hey, load up the music for a second. I bet I can't do it now.
Well, you're going to be thinking about it. Don't think about it. Just testify.
Fine. Don't stare at it. You'll vex my leg.
I'll hurt my gaze.
Excuse me a second. I got to get into the moment. I said Jesus Christ, King of Kings. I can't do it. I don't feel the leg kick coming.
Well, it might just happen when you least expect it.
Yeah, it's a subconscious thing.
Sure. But you've got it going on, and it's good. It's part of your groove now.
All right. You ready to do news?
Sure.
Back and forth like that.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, you kind of hold it up, halfway up like that.
Yeah.
And then kind of swing it to the left and swing it to the right.
All right.
Like the hokey pokey.
I got it. right, 5:33. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. School-aged children should be learning about safe sex, not just abstinence. That's according to a new survey of parents, a national survey. According to the study released National PTA Annual Conference in San Antonio, parents want the truth taught about sex. 97% of parents surveyed put abstinence at the top of their list. 85% said that students should learn more about condoms. 84% said they should learn more about other forms of birth control.
Yeah, abstinence works. Yeah. Just cruise a couple of trailer parks in Balch Springs and tell me about abstinence.
just don't do it. Yeah. Speaking of sex, a couple's efforts to have sex on the beach resulted in an apology in the newspaper. That was what the judge sentenced them to. Jim Sataro and Judith Rachel were sentenced yesterday to make a public apology in 2 local newspapers where they live. They pleaded guilty to public indecency for having oral sex in a state park. Several people who had young children at the beach expressed shock at the sight and complained to the lifeguards who had them arrested.
Yeah, they just wish they'd done that.
Yeah. Instead of having the kids.
Exactly.
Jay Leno was only slightly shaken but not stirred Wednesday night when the guest Tom Green got seriously drunk on the show, on the Tonight Show. From the moment he came on the set, he began downing multiple shots of Jägermeister. Appearing a tad uneasy at times, Leno maintained control of the segment despite Green's increasing intoxication. He was well-spoken during the first portion of the appearance, but by the end he was mumbling and stumbling.
It's a hose job.
Yeah, you think?
Well, how long... Normally when somebody's on the Tonight Show, they're on what? Maybe, I think normal segments are 8 minutes.
I was going to say 7 minutes.
It's hard to get really plowed in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
He's just trying to...
He's trying to do anything.
Yeah. It's like when Bobcat set Leno's chair on fire. People still talk about that, and that happened like 6-7 years ago. That's what he's going for. He's got nothing else. Drew, what's her butt left him. He's got no movie career. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have his MTV or VH1 or whatever the hell he was on. He didn't have that.
He even lost one of his nads.
He lost a nut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had cancer.
Yeah. His publicist said the comedian became inspired to drink on the show after he viewed tapes of Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin having cocktails on the Tonight Show in the era of Johnny Carson.
Parody.
He's putting himself in the same category with him.
He's part of the Rat Pack.
80-year-old Chester Brown of Austin, Texas, just came out of retirement a year ago. Doesn't plan on going back to it, even though he's just won $8.5 million in the Texas State Lottery. He started working at a Texaco station in nearby Sherman, just outside of Austin, after his wife of 55 years passed away. As for the money, he's been giving a lot of it away to churches and women's crisis centers.
Where is Sherman?
Well, this says there is a Sherman up here north, but it says it's just outside.
I don't think there'd be two Sherman, Texas.
I don't know. Okay. Then the story,
technically, you are correct.
The story's wrong.
Technically, you are correct.
It's outside
of Austin.
There you go.
Excuse me.
I didn't know if it was a small town somewhere.
I don't think you can have two Sherman, Texases.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another Dallas down by Houston.
Yeah.
There are.
Those a lot of people off.
There are other Dallases, just not Texas. A county.
He's just not gonna. It didn't occur to you when you underlined that they might be talking about this.
It doesn't matter where you lived. Jesus. A county
So
jail,
why did you mention it?
A county jail. Can I do my last story?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay, let me do it then. A Brunello County jail escapee had a brief flirtation with freedom Thursday night. It ended abruptly, though. He had basically escaped from the county jail. He still had his handcuffs on, so he saw a locomotive coming his way. He thought he'd put his handcuffs on the track and allow the locomotive's wheels to cut them off his hand. He and his arm went home in different trucks.
Wait a minute, he do it like this?
I don't know how he did it, but it cut his arm off. They found his arm in the parking lot.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. News and information brought to us by Champs Americana in Addison. I'll be out there the Wednesday, July 3rd from 5 to 7. It'll be Kaboom Town, one of the best fireworks displays in
Captain Morgan?
Yeah, but I can't say that.
I can.
Okay.
You'll be dressed as Captain Morgan.
I'll be dressed as a captain, yes.
I can say it.
July 3rd.
You'll be wearing your costume.
Mm-hmm. Kaboom Town.
Just trying to help you.
Thank you. The Champs Americana, we'll see you out there once again, is July 3rd on. Damn. There goes the leg kick. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk that Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More
How did the scoring go, by the way?
We had 3 out of 4.
I mean, Dan missed.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Never mind. What, Eddie?
Dan missed 1, JD missed 1, and Everett missed 1.
Okay. All right. Somebody keep track of the voting here. Marcel, who do we vote off?
Let's go with JD.
Thank you. And Chris, who are you voting off?
Everett.
All right. And Mike?
Captain Morgan.
Okay. Looks like Captain Morgan may be out. And Patrick?
Everett.
Okay. Oh.
It's a tie.
All right, how do we do that? Whoever missed the most? They both missed one.
They both missed the same.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, I'll flip my ring. JD, you're on. Okay.
I'm devastated.
Yeah, I can see how broken up you are.
All right, here we go. Second round of the stupidest. Here we go. Whoever's screaming out in the hall, Dan, open the door and tell them to shut the hell up. Shut up! Shut up! Why is it that hard?
I don't know.
Just don't talk around the studio.
They just get out there in the hallway and they figure they can be as loud as they want to be.
I bet if we drag somebody in here and beat the snot out of them, that stops. And you do it right in front of the window so other people see what's going on. It's like my mom always used to whip Mark first because she knew it scared the hell out of me because he was a screamer.
That's evil.
It's like getting 2 whippings.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dan, back to you.
Okay.
We can miss 4 again, Eddie?
Yes.
All right. They lived on a mountain and had a habit of saying goodnight to each other, which took about 20 minutes since there were so many of them.
The Waltons.
Yeah. Everett. What TV show was based on a real Air Force investigation of UFOs?
That would be the X-Files. Or not. Perhaps it would be another show.
If you could repeat the question, I might think.
Eddie's mic was on again.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I didn't hear it. Say it again. That would be Project Blue Book.
Eddie. Who always wanted to pull a rabbit out of a hat but never seemed to pull it off?
No, Bullwinkle.
Thank you. This time for sure, Rocky. Dan?
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the elephant on George of the Jungle?
Oh.
I can see his face. I can see his trunk.
I know.
Chet.
You were not helping by helping sing the song, okay? I was singing the song to myself.
I was out by
quietly.
You don't do anything quietly in that studio. Okay. Everett, on what show would you find Bandit, Hachi, and Race Bannon? In Dr. Benton Quest.
Oh, Johnny Quest. Oh, you didn't help me. I was singing the song to myself.
Yeah, I was Johnny Quest. Eddie, who fought villains like Simon Bar Sinister, Riff Raff, and Overcat?
Felix the Cat.
Anyone else know?
Underdog.
Yes.
The Overcat.
This is
giveaway.
Last round, isn't it?
God, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the rocker that wanted to welcome everyone to his nightmare? Now a big golfer.
Alice Cooper.
Yes. Everett, what rock group thought that love stinks until their homeroom angel became a centerfold?
Jay Giles Band.
Yes. Eddie, what TV show would you be on if you were to sleep with a potsy?
Happy Days.
Yes. Dan, Claude Aiken starred in this spinoff of BJ and the Bear.
Oh, Sheriff Lobo.
Yes. Full title is The Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo. Everett, the rock group who sang the 10-minute epic I'm Your Captain / Closer to My Home.
That would be Crosby, Stills, and then was it led Rod, then the Grand Funk Railroad.
Yeah.
You didn't help me.
It's almost like the episode where Andy's trying to talk Barney through the preamble of the Constitution. No, I got it. I know it.
I got it.
We thee. Yeah. I got it. Right here. Once you got it, you never lose it. Eddie, whose sidekicks were a burro named Babalooey and a dog named Snuffles? Little Sheriff. Quick
drama crowd.
Is that the end of round 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Break.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 6:18. I don't know. You want to do the last round?
How about they could vote 2 people off if they wanted?
What are we supposed to do this time? Just one person?
Yeah. Then you get down to 2 people, back and forth.
And then it's like whoever misses 4 first or whatever.
Yeah, we can do that. That'll be quick. Then we'll finish up. We'll do news and we're going to hell home.
How about if you just make it whoever misses the first
stand over there and be quiet. Okay. Look, color radar.
I see it. Shout.
All right, Marcel. Hang on. All right, I can't pick up there it is. Marcel, who are we voting off?
Let's go with Eddie.
Okay. And Chris, who are we voting off?
Everett.
Okay.
He has it in for you.
Yeah, he does.
Mike?
Yep.
Who are we voting off?
Everett.
Okay. And Patrick, who do we vote off?
Eddie.
It's a tie again. Vote them both off.
Yeah, let's let Dan win.
Where's the ring? All right, Dan, you're out.
Yeah.
Dan's in there waving his hand. Ready? All right. Eddie, it's between you and Everett. We just go back and forth till somebody misses one?
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be easy to say.
All right. And don't try and throw it. Do your best. All right, Everett, this one's yours. Okay. She had a magical way of hiding a new husband. Oh, okay. She had a magical way of hiding her new husband on Bewitched.
Elizabeth Montgomery.
Yes. Eddie, who hung out with Kukla and Fran?
Ollie.
Yes. Everett, what rock group called their fans an army?
Kiss.
Eddie, what was George Jetson's son's name?
Elrod.
Out for the game, Elroy.
All right, Dan, it's over. Stand up, you fat bastard. He's in the other room eating.
You weren't? No, I was sitting down taking a call, but you said I didn't hear the buzzer. I heard the ding, which means it's good.
That means that Everett got it and Eddie's out and we're done with this.
Oh, okay. Well, then, who's our winner?
I don't care.
Patrick, congratulations. You win a Monster Ball DVD featuring Holly Berry and Billy Bob Thornton, a pair of tickets to see Rush in concert at the Smirnoff Music Center August 19th, and a pair of passes to Silver City Cabaret. Check out the hot new releases, including Monsters Ball, at your Blockbuster store. Blockbuster, bringing entertainment home.
We got to find a way to speed that up. It's better with the music underneath it, and I didn't have it this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that helps.
It
does, really.
Okay. All right, you ready with news?
Yes.
Okay. You got a lot?
If you like.
Read it all.
Okay.
We got, how many minutes is that, Everett?
I'll read it.
That would be about 38 minutes.
38 minutes.
I don't have that much news.
Read it twice.
Okay.
J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
President Bush says thank you, Russ, is going to briefly transfer the powers of the presidency to Vice President Dick Cheney on Saturday while he does a colon check. White House counsel Al Gonzalez said Cheney would be acting president for just a matter of hours. The doctors recommended the procedure because apparently Bush has had some polyps on some previous exams. Anyway, there's no sign of trouble. So for a couple hours on Saturday,
he's going to be unconscious.
Cheney will be the guy. Yeah, there's a constitutional amendment that allows him to transfer power for a few hours.
I don't think never mind. It's not even worth mumbling through. Go ahead.
Okay, because of the results of a nationwide geography test, therein, and our kids basically are morons. 1 in 3 fourth graders can't find their own state on a map. Only half can label the North Pole, the South Pole, and the equator. And 61% of 8th graders know that the Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ocean. 1 in 3 don't know what earthquakes are measured on scale, the Richter scale.
It wasn't until a couple of years ago I could remember which was Pacific Coast, Pacific Time Zone. I don't even know the other one. What's the other one? East Coast?
Yes, Atlantic Ocean would be over there.
No, not the ocean.
Right.
They call it the Atlantic Time Zone?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Eastern, Central.
Anyway, I could go, all right, Pacific Time. That's probably close to the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that one, Alex. It's only I'm horrible with crap like that.
Well, did you ever have a course in geography in school?
Yeah.
High school?
I don't know.
You just remember taking one?
I remember the name. I don't know what we studied.
I don't even remember who taught it. You remember who taught geography in high school? I couldn't. You sit in that class for a year. You can't remember their name.
Geography. I don't even know what we took. I mean, what would they tell you? Did you just memorize locations?
I remember in high school, when I was in high school, we had a choice between world history and geography, and I took world history.
Yeah, I think I took world history, too.
I never had a course in geography through college, anytime.
But, I mean, what would they teach you? They just show you a map and go, all right, right there, remember that.
They teach you the world, where the continents are, where the different, where's Saudi Arabia on a map.
But my point is, it's no wonder that, as a culture, we suck at geography because I've never had a course in it. Doesn't sound like you guys ever have either. So where would we have learned it except on our own?
Can't even point their own home state out.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, when stuff happens in the Middle East, I have to check to make sure they're not talking about like the states near the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm with you. Iran's arbitrating body has approved a new law, a reformist law. They've increased the minimum marriage age from 9 to 13 for girls and 14 to 15 for boys. The new law stipulates the marriage of girls under 13 and boys under 15 would simply require court's permission. The law approval is seen as a victory for Iran's reformists who have sought to promote women's rights. 9 years old.
Where was that?
Iran.
All of a sudden, I bet you that's a new stop on R. Kelly's World Tour.
I was thinking the same thing. Can I be extradited?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sheena Williams was feeling some labor pains the other day, but she still thought she had time to stop by the Walmart and grab a disposable camera before she went to the hospital. While her mother, Catherine Williams, was walking around. She was trying to get a few more pains. By the time her mother got up there with the camera, she also had a daughter. Or a son, rather, Michael Jared Williams, born at 6:15.
Excuse me.
In the Walmart.
It's 10 items only. That's 11.
Store donated gifts to the
It was like one of them was a hammer.
Yeah. Wish I'd done that. A report.
JD!
He's out of state. He can't hear me. A report appearing this month. A report appearing this month in the medical journal, The Archives of Sexual Behavior, shows that women who enjoy sex naturally, ingesting it anyway, are less depressed than those who use condoms. The reason? Semen may be an antidepressant.
I thought we talked about this already.
Did we? This is just a new study that came out.
We talked about semen being an antidepressant and how chicks, it helps them if you don't wear a condom.
Okay.
Was that a new study released by the Man Show?
No, it's released by the Archives of Sexual Behavior. Few would associate semen with a dose of Prozac, but they say basically makes the ladies feel better. Semen is a nutritious medium that supports spermatozoa on the way. Semen is rich in chemical brine containing testosterone, estrogen, and other hormones. Makes women feel good. Let's see here. 47-year-old Wattle Grove woman was basically cleaning her stove and cleaning the floor. She decided that kerosene would be the very best thing for her gas stove. She's dead.
You didn't even finish that story.
No, I didn't really have to go on. There's news and information. It's brought to us by Champs Americana in Addison. Wednesday, July 3rd, Kaboom Town. Fireworks actually the best in the Metroplex, voted top 25 in America. So come on out to, once again, Champs Americana, and I will be in full Captain Regalia. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Hey, Dan, see if you can get L.A. on the phone. See if we can talk to her out of this break.
The Russ Martin Show, coming right up.
I missed it. Who was Bob screaming at?
One of the... I can't even remember his name now.
Oh, doesn't matter.
But just one of the guys, the board ops, the other board ops. He does weekend stuff and then records stuff during the day.
Oh, board operator. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't come in at the very, very beginning of it, but it was something about having food in the studio because there's no food or drinks in any of the studios.
Yeah, I
kept going.
I hear that.
And they were just going back and forth about it, and it was like Bob says, okay, no food or drink in the studio, and he goes, well, what about a clear bottle of water? And
the board operator said,
yeah, and Bob says, no food or drink in the studio, and he goes, but it's a clear bottle, you can see that it's water, you can't put anything else in there, and he goes, no food or drink in the studio, yeah, but it's got a closed top on it, and then Bob just busted. I can't repeat what he said.
Oh, did you hear it, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, what part of? No, don't you effing understand? What part of no food or drink don't you effing understand?
I mean, like loud?
Loud. And then he goes, are we clear? Ooh, I think he's clear.
That's why the studio over at Forest looked like crap. Not only will they have food and drink in there, which you can have, but nobody seemed to care about the mess afterwards.
They leave stuff just smeared on the thing. We have to go in there every day and scrub it.
Well, we don't now. Let me grab this. Hello?
Sir.
Can you talk for 24 minutes?
I can do my best, man. I was just wondering, are you guys off all next week?
Yes.
That's 2 West Coast weekends, man.
Don't you blow ducks. Yeah, we're off.
Hey, JD, I live in Cedar Hill. What's my weather like?
Let me look. Hold on. I'll tell you in a sec. Cedar Hills, you're all right.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's clearing out. It's going west. It's kind of weird. It's going west.
Huh.
Northwestern Hills and First.
Okay, we get it. Thank you.
It's getting there.
Dan, did you get a hold of L.A.? Mike, turn it on.
I'm trying.
She not answering?
No.
Getting a voicemail or is it ring? Just ring. She's not going to recognize that number, so that's...
No, so she's not picking up. So I left her a message telling her, hey, it's me. It's okay to pick up. I know it's a new number on the... But she may not be checking her messages.
I need to talk to her pretty quick if I'm going to get her in town.
Yes.
1 day's notice is all you need.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think once you get her on the phone, you can turn on the charm, turn it all around, convince her it was all just a bit.
Yeah, I don't even have to have any charm for this. Sweetie, it was a bit.
Yeah. Well, you break it
It's
down.
just like, well, it's just like the bit you and Bob pulled on me about canceling a couple of porn stars that were supposed to be in the studio. It's just a bit. I didn't get mad about that.
How much time has gone by? You would have called by now and talked to her. You guys were talking every day. You haven't talked since.
Well, first, we didn't talk every day. Second, I've been busy. Very busy.
Okay.
New studio.
Yeah, the whole move, studio, me deciding not to build a house. It's a lot of stuff.
Just the little email she's been sending back has been so curt. So, no.
Well, bear in mind why it is that she's so incredibly pissed.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't think she can come to Dallas.
Well, here's why she's pissed. Normally, when you're pissed, it's when you still have feelings or emotions for somebody else. If she didn't care, the email would have said something like, I don't think so. It's not a good idea. Thank you for the email, but perhaps another time. This is pissed off screaming. That means she still got the hots for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's emotion. Okay. Now, as stupid as it sounds, that means there's still some type of bond there.
I just think she's made other plans by now. 4th of July week's coming up. It was a big week. She took it off.
I didn't make any difference.
She'll break them.
Think? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm down. I'm out 65 as she does.
What is it, Jackie?
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
What the hell? Did I miss something?
What?
I mean, why are you screwing with LA again? I thought you were done. You were over with. And it wasn't a bit. We all know that.
You don't know anything.
Oh, whatever. No, really. What are you trying to get her back in town for? I thought the whole
I want some boon.
Well, go get it from somewhere else.
I want some premier boon. I like her. I just can't have a relationship with her.
Well, have explain that to her? Did you ever make that?
Yes, I did. I even hurt her feelings one time when I said, I can't take you to meet my mom. You're a porn star.
I heard about that. I'm talking about after you told her on the air that it was with blah, 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 blah. You were supposed to call her back, and all you were getting was her voicemail, and you were glad of that. Did you ever talk to her?
No, I haven't talked to her directly off the air.
Have you been drinking much?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, your speech sounds a little bit slurred.
Sorry.
Busted. Anyways, leave her alone.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I want... You know what? If I lay the groundwork and I say, listen, this is well, first of all, here's the problem. No. This is the problem. You know, I'm about to teach you something for later in life if you'll just shut up. This is a problem. Absolutely. This is a problem that you chicks have. You have a preconception in your mind, and instead of stopping and listening and hopefully you can absorb something, you sit there and you wait for the other person to... Oh, hold on. They don't listen. They pause. Mm-hmm. Yes. They don't hear anything you say. That's why it takes so long for women and men to communicate, because guys, for the most part, will shut up and go, okay, I'm going to listen, not because I want to learn something, but maybe I can figure a way out of this.
Yes. Well, I'm not talking.
Yeah. Chicks, they don't stop to listen. They pause their thought just so you can talk, and then they pick up where they left off. Just like this. Nothing I told her, she got.
Nope.
I'm going to lay the groundwork and go, here's the deal. I'd like to see you. I like hanging out with you. We can't have a long-term relationship because of your career. And if she still agrees to come in with that groundwork laid, then I'm free and clear.
Yeah, technically.
Well, she can go on, you know, under the premise of whatever she wants.
She won't hear it. Right. She will not hear it.
We'll just be bump buddies there, and then, you know, later I'll get back into... Because
once I get there, he'll fall in love with me again there.
Yes. Anytime I talk to her on the phone, whether it was here at the station or at home, you miss me? You miss me. Say you miss me. You miss me. How could you not miss me?
Yeah.
And then her little L.A. Le Mans trading cards all over the house. I still find them.
She must have spent hours.
I'm up to... The last time I actually counted the stack, it was like 105.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
I think she said she left about 120 or so.
All right. Then I'm almost there. I found the note. I checked last week. I found the note she left in my condoms.
It's extremely ingenious, too, because not only does it continually remind you of her, but there's always the off chance that any other chicks that come by...
That's why I'm trying to go through the house.
...are going to find them.
I think I've gotten all the obvious ones.
Right.
It's just, you know, now I'm finding them in shirt pockets that are hanging in the closet. So I'm dangerously close to getting the house rid of those. But you're right. That's exactly why she did that. Another chick would come over. In fact, I had another date over the house the weekend after L.A. left. And I got most of the obvious cards out of the way. I've got a little chalkboard in my kitchen.
Yeah.
That I just had little stupid stuff written on. She erased that. Because I was telling the girl that I had over at the house, nah, L.A. was never over here. That was just a bit. What's that message, I love you, signed L.A. on the chalkboard? By nasty.
Yes.
So that date ended really quick. So that's exactly why she did it.
Sure.
But you're right, it's twofold. Remember me, and it wards off other chicks.
2 birds, 1 stone. She's not dumb.
16 minutes.
I know, you're counting it.
Did she say the F word?
No.
Oh, go ahead, you're on the air.
Yes, sir.
Bill.
Yes, sir. I got a question for you.
Yes?
What the heck do I do
Bill's been
about
drinking.
my legs?
Yes.
I have a headphone in my ear all day.
Uh-huh.
And once 3 o'clock hits, you are on the air 24 until...
Yes.
I get off
24/7, 3 to 7.
And she is just like, once I hop in the car, she will not let me listen to you.
Who is this? Your wife?
Yeah.
Where is she right now?
She's sitting right next to me.
Let me speak to her.
Oh, you want to speak to her?
I want to speak to her.
Hold on.
Yes. I speak to her.
He sounds drunk enough to beat her without any remorse.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, sweetie.
What are you doing?
Hey, I ain't doing nothing. What you doing?
Why is it you don't like your husband listening to me?
I love love my husband listening to you. See, that's where he's not going to all the details. I like listening to y'all. Hey, y'all are pretty good. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to a movie star?
Yes, you are.
No, I ain't. Who am I talking to?
What are you guys drinking?
Yeah, kind of.
What? No, yeah.
Tom Brokaw.
Yeah.
30 on Friday.
Right. Tom Brokaw.
Hey, who am I talking to? Hello?
Yes, it's Tom Brokaw from ABC Nightly News in New York. Hello?
Russ?
Yes.
She thought you hung up.
Now, what is this whole thing? The only reason I'm talking to you is because I'm 15 minutes away from vacation and I'm just soft shoeing. What is she talking about?
My big deal is, the straight up truth is, when we hop in the car, I get off work, I'm listening to you in my earpiece.
Yeah?
And
she doesn't like you listening. She just said
to hang up on you. And
do what?
She is just
both of you are driving me nuts.
All right. Oh,
now don't stick her on the phone. I mean it.
Is this Mr. Russ?
What do you want?
Hey, you know what?
Oh, you asked for it.
Hey, you know what?
Spin it, cover button. All right, 8 minutes.
Any plans for the vacation? You just gonna hang out?
I got too much stuff to do.
Stuff around the house?
I finally decided I'm going to break down. I'm going to hire, line two? I'm going to have to hire a maid. I may even get a lawn service. I spend all day Saturday doing yard work. Yeah. The hedges, the little round hedges, edging, mowing. Then I got to do laundry. Every week at the end of the week, my Saturdays always eat up. The next thing you know, it's Sunday, then we're back to work.
Yeah.
It's the best thing you could possibly do.
I feel lazy doing that, though.
You will love it.
But I like to, look at all my other neighbors when I'm actually out doing yard work. You go, you fat bastard, why don't you do something? Now I'm going to be like one of those idiots.
You work hard all week.
You
need to rest.
Why spend your free time cleaning your house?
I suppose. When I can sit at home and practice my spinning Cobra class. I still think that's lost on the air. I don't think that transcends.
A guy called yesterday was laughing hysterically.
Just the terminology. It's pretty damn funny.
But it really, to me, it only works when Gary's on the phone. I got somebody to scream at, because then you just finally give up. You rear back and you jump at the mic. What is it, Bobby?
Hey, man, y'all was talking about the little trading cards of LA that she left out laying around.
Mm-hmm.
They had mentioned it was twofold. It keeps you thinking of her,
right,
and it also, sets you up for any girls to come over.
I was here when we were talking about it.
Okay, well, you missed the third part of that.
Okay.
That allowed her to snoop through every inch of your house as an excuse, which means she's gone through every drawer, every closet, every clothes, everything in your house.
You're right.
Snoop through.
Nothing for her to find, but you're right.
Well, that's true, but see, she didn't know that. But that was her excuse to dig through your stuff.
Well, she could have dug through all the stuff, and I wouldn't have known because I left her in the house during the day. So I don't think that was the motivating point. I think whatever it said of the twofold of made me think about her and let other chicks know that there was somebody there.
Yeah.
Territorial thing. Instead of peeing all over my house.
Right.
Right. Well, that's true. That's true. I didn't know if you'd realized that actually gave her an excuse to.
I think I just explained. No, it didn't. She could have snooped through the house, and I never would have known. So why leave a card saying, "Hey, I didn't snoop here," or "I was here, but I had a reason."
Just in case, she was a little messy in doing it. Whatever, she might have started going through your stuff and thought to herself, "Gee, you might be able to notice that I've gone through his drawers. I've gone through all of his, stuff."
Yeah.
So then she started shoving the cards in.
I don't think so, because she left little cards like under Abby's water bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would go to change the water, I'd see that.
Right.
I don't think that had anything to do with it. You try calling her again?
Several times, yes. I just paged her.
Now, well, we don't have a hotline in the studio.
No, but I paged her with my number, so I'll be able to answer.
Oh, all right.
We don't have a hotline.
4 minutes. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, you know what? I've do a check like this before. Did you check between your plates and your dishes and your pots and pans?
Yes, I have. I found some in the cabinet in between dishes. You're right.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you. I'm trying to think of the weirdest place I found them so far.
Have you been through everything in the pantry? She might have stuck stuff inside boxes and things you have in the pantry.
I found one in Abby's treat bag, her bacon, whatever, under a water bowl, shirt pockets.
Most creative, I think, was the condom box.
Yeah, with a little note that said, don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Try thinking of other things that you might use only when you have a date around, and that may be where she put some things.
I don't know if she thought that far into it. I think she was just trying to hide it in as many places around the house. So I think her biggest motivation was to make me think about her, because that's everything that she asked, or that's the same thing she'd ask every single time.
Are you thinking about me?
Are you thinking about me, or do you miss me? You miss me? You're going to miss me when I'm gone.
You check the Batman uniform?
No, I haven't, but you're right. I should check that.
Because Dan's right. Things that you use on dates, you should really try to look into as much as
I found,
I got it, Everett.
I'm skipping you, Everett. All right, Everett. I haven't done this to anybody in person. I'm going to do it to you.
Oh, no. Run. Please, no.
I'm going to get in the stands.
No.
I found one in the glove compartment of the Mach 5. Probably when she was driving the damn thing.
Yeah.
Go race it. 3 minutes.
I feel like we're NASA watching the countdown.
Go ahead, you're on the air. Hang on, that's the wrong button.
Wonderful vacation.
All right, back up. You're on the air now.
Okay. Wanted to tell you I have a wonderful vacation.
Yes.
And do you have some good stuff lined up for us on best of?
I don't know, Eddie. What do you got?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right, sir.
All right.
Enjoy your time off.
Yeah, thank you.
I really do. I picked her. I think that's some really good stuff.
All right. How far are you going back?
Actually, almost to the beginning. Some of it's from the beginning, and it goes all the way through up until about 2 months ago.
Okay. So if you missed anything from the show, if you just now found us, then a lot of the stuff that you don't get now, you'll be able to catch up on. 2 minutes.
Got a suggestion that you check under the sinks, but I think you have mostly pedestal sinks, right? In the bathrooms?
No, I've got cabinets in the bathroom.
Okay, check under those.
I've done
and
that.
Have you checked between the mattresses?
No, I haven't.
Another good place. And another listener called and suggested you might want to play the Maka Go-Go song once or twice.
The what?
The Maka Go-Go song.
The Japanese version.
Just to,
Yeah, load that up really quick, Eddie, and then we'll do the plugs. You didn't hear this yesterday, right?
No, I did not.
We found the Japanese version of Speed Racer.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a very good copy, but it's all right. Right there. You're right there. Because my favorite part where they sing Mock a Go-Go.
Really?
Yeah. Sounds like they got mongoloids to sing it.
Russ Martin Show on the talk that rocks
Hold on a second.
Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
7 o'clock. Plugs.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get the studio audience, to make a donation to the Lister Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com to email us during the show and only during the show. Send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news directors links and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating, provocative website, go to eddieBoyd.com. To contact Deborah Newton, his law office, call him at 214-823-LAWS or go to DallasAttorney.com. For information about the recitation, go to KYNG.com. Bye.
There we go. Go ahead, you're on the air. No,
Hey, Russ.
What?
Just wanted to tell y'all are great. Have a good vacation. You deserve it.
Thank you.
And make sure you play the Loverboy while you're on vacation so you can see the headlights.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Make sure. Later.
All right. See you guys a week from Monday.
See you.
Bye-bye.
I thought he was going to jump out of his skin.
I waited until everyone wasn't looking and then to jump at him.
He loves that.
It scared me.